What's up, y'all? This your girl, Dre with the T. This your first time here. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's help the channel grow. Okay, y'all. Today we gonna talk about how to forget about that toxic ex, okay? With the holiday season approaching, I don't want to see nobody in their feelings. I want to see everybody happy, okay? So I'm gonna help y'all out with some tips today for those who going through a bad breakup right now, because it can be very challenging, especially considering the holiday time is right around the corner, especially if you're used to spending time with that person. But that's not a good reason to leave that toxic relationship. Remember, this too shall pass. This is a season, okay? You don't want to hold on to the relationships for the wrong reason. We all have done shit like that in our past. We not holding on to toxic relationships to live out a fake holiday with this person, okay? So I'm going to give y'all some tips. Number one, keep yourself busy. Start spending time with those people that you cut off for that toxic relationship. Because most of the time when you're in an unhealthy relationship, they normally tend to isolate you from your family anyway. You will find yourself spending so much time trying to please that person that you will start forgetting about those relationships prior to getting into a relationship, like them relationship with your friends, them ladies nights out, them fellas nights out. All them relationships, you start putting on hold for this relationship because you think this is the one. That's why it's good when you get in a relationship to keep a balance. Don't give up all your fun activities for a relationship. Keep a balance. It's okay to keep your friends. For shit like this, when y'all don't make it, you got people you can hit up to hang out. That's always good. Do some lady nights out, some self-care dates, stuff like that. That shit helps getting through those hard times, okay? Number two, the no contact rule. Do not contact them. Do not answer the phone for them. I promise you, you're gonna thank me for this shit, because you will not heal like this. When you keep going back to the same sort, you open that wound back up. It's like putting a Band-Aid on it. The only way it's like having a cut on your hand, right? You get a cut on your hand. The only way it's going to actually heal when you put the Band-Aid on it is not keep taking that Band-Aid off, keeping it covered, right? That's what they you know how you even you go through a foot injury, or you got to go into 6 weeks healing, and they bandage up your leg. They say don't let no outside germs get into it. That's the same thing when you healing. Keep the Band-Aid covered. No contact rule. Do not stalk that person's social media. It's not going to do you no justice. Keep seeing how they living life without you. Especially y'all enjoying themselves, or at least pretend like they enjoying themselves, because everybody might put a good front on social media to make you believe that they really out there living life, and they could be really going through as much as pain as you, or they might want to post a new boo on their page to make you be in your feelings. So don't even do that to yourself. Don't set yourself up for failure. Block their ass on social media. I'm not saying you cannot add them back, but until you feel strong enough, do not add them on your social media. Do not avoid another thing, do not go to the places y'all normally would go to. Try to avoid all contact by all means necessary. Do not go to the favorite restaurants that y'all normally hang out at. Don't go to the same bars, the same hood, the same neutral friends. You got to try to keep your distance. Now, this can be hard if y'all got children together, but even with that, you want to keep strong boundaries, okay? Maybe buy the kids the phone. Have them call the kids directly if the kids old enough to have a cellular phone. Now, they smaller, it's a little different. Send an email, send a text message, whatever you got to do to not hear that person's voice, because that shit can be a trigger, and you will find yourself right back in that vicious, repetitive cycle, okay? So avoid all contacts by all means necessary, or at least if you got kids, try to limit your contact as much as you can until you strong enough to see that person again, until you in your healing process. Another thing, a lot of people say, can we still be friends? I don't recommend you being friends with your ex, especially when you're trying to get over that person, because with friends, they call it friends with benefits. You're going to be laying up right back up in the bed, right back doing the shit y'all used to do. You'll end up sleeping with this person, slipping up, and you're going to be mad at yourself because all that healing, all that crying nice, when that Band-Aid you was healing, you're going to be right back in the same situation. So I don't recommend you being friends with your ex. When I say no contact, I mean no contact. If you got pictures of this person, take all that shit down, put it in the box. If you need to burn that shit up, do what you got to do. If you don't want to burn it up, because some people call it having a funeral. You can have a funeral of your ex. Drop that shit off to the garbage can. Any memories, any pictures, if you're not strong enough to keep that in your house, by all means, get necessary. Because get rid of it by all means necessary. Me personally, I don't like keeping shit like that in my house. When I'm done with a breakup, I like to get rid of shit. Pictures, all that. I'm sorry, I'm one of them type of people. When I'm done with you, I don't need no memories of you. I want to get you out of my house. But for those who want to hold on to those special memories, if you too weak to look at that shit, put it in the box till you actually over the breakup. Okay? Next tip, rebounds. They don't work. This should be time for you to get over this relationship by spending time with yourself. Learn how to fall back in love with yourself. When you're in a relationship, we tend to lose ourselves. We put so much energy, so much attention to that relationship. Sometimes we lose ourselves, especially when it's a toxic relationship. Any healthy relationship, you don't lose yourself in. But when it's a toxic relationship, you tend to lose yourself because you're going out your way to keep this person satisfied, especially if you're dealing with a cheater. You always trying to figure out how you can make this person happy so they can avoid them from cheating, which it never works. They're going to cheat if they want to cheat, okay? That's the shit they tell you, that you're not making them happy. So that being said, don't go rush and get a rebound to find yourself back in the same situation. You need time to heal. Give yourself a little time to heal. It do not work. Because all you want to do is start comparing the next person to the person you was with. Keep trying to compare them and all this. And then you might even pick up the same type of toxic partner because you're not in your right mental state to really choose and pick. You know, your pickings is broken when you're going through a breakup. You're vulnerable at that time. So do not just rush and go out here and pick up the same type of shit. You will find yourself back in the same situation picking up trash, okay? Don't do it to yourself, okay? Last but not least, this kind of go right along with this tip. Write the shit down. Start journaling. I know y'all think for those who think they too grown to journal, you not a lame, okay? Some people think they too cool to journal. It's nothing wrong with journaling shit. It's really therapeutic, believe it or not. It's a coping skill, okay? It help you cope because you're going to have times that you're going to get weak. You're going to cry over this person. You're going to be tempted to call this person. That being said, that list of that journal going to be very, very helpful when those times come. You can look back on the list. You can revert back to the list. You can tape it in your car, tape in your house, tape on your wall, tape on your phone. Do what you got to do. This is about you winning. Because our mind have a way to playing tricks on us. When we start feeling weak about people and things we was used to, our mind tend to blank out all the negative shit. We start remembering only the good shit. And that's how you will find yourself right back in that situation. So I would encourage anybody to journal down everything you did not like about that person. If you ain't like down to how they was performing in the bed. If that's some shit you didn't like about them and you was just holding on, everything. This is your time to be carefree. You not hurting nobody's feelings. This is your time to talk about everything you do not like about them. If you didn't like the fact they keep the toilet seat up, if they didn't comb their hair, if you didn't like the ugly ass sweater they wear every Sunday, if their haircut was looking not up to par. This is your time to write down everything. This is for you to really see what was going on. Because trust me, most of the time, it be a lot of red flags when we in a relationship. It's rare you find people just automatically in. That's rare. Most of the time, it lead up to that because there be a lot of red flags. Y'all be going through a lot of issues prior to the breakup. You just overlook it because you're trying to hold on to a relationship. And that's cool when you're trying to work through it. But now it's your time to really be carefree and write down every red flag about that person so that you can grow from this situation, so that you can know what you want in the next relationship. This is your time to really analyze the relationship, be carefree, dog the person on the list. This is your time to be carefree. So when you get into your next relationship, you can know what you're looking for, what's your expectations. When you walk into relationships, you do not hurt yourself again. This is about you not hurting yourself again. I hope you all found this information helpful. This is your girl, Dre with the T. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Like I said, I want to see everybody win, y'all. This is a holiday time. We gonna win through this holiday season. That's what I'm here for y'all support. We gonna win, y'all. Okay? We gonna win. And if it's any topics y'all want me to talk about it in the next video, please be sure to drop the comments below. I don't have no problem with discussing a topic you feel gonna be beneficial. I'm here for y'all support, okay? This your girl, Dre with the T. I'm gonna get up out of here. Hit that subscribe button. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.